So, welcome, dear ladies and gentlemen, dear kings, dear champions, dear bosses. Welcome to the show. As always, nothing in this stream is financial advice. Everything, every information, every saying is only for educational purposes and also a little bit of entertainment. As always, today is Sunday, lazy Sunday. Yeah, so today, the lazy Sunday for most of the, I would say, not winners. They declare this day as a lazy Sunday, a day off, a day to chill. But we got no time to chill. People, there is no chilling. We have to prepare the markets. We have to watch out for the markets. We gotta be ready for the next week. Okay? You can't be chill. Especially when you are not winning in trading. When you're not taking good analysis and good setups. There is no chilling. There is no scrolling on TikTok and on... Of course, if you follow me and you want to learn something, you want to elevate yourself, then it's okay. But you're getting distracted all the time. You're getting confused. You're putting your mind unnecessarily noises. And of course, all these not good things leads to bad habits, bad decisions. Also in life, also in trading, also with the women, also with your self-discipline. Alright? So, instead of scrolling and chilling, put this movie on the side, put all the unnecessary things at the side, join and learn something, because right now, this is the real chilling. We are chilling here live while we're learning something. And while we educate ourselves, we always stay up to date. My apologies for the yesterday stream. I streamed 2 hours. I analyzed all my markets, my 15 markets. But I had some technical problems, some technical issues. Yeah, just the microphone didn't went very well. So 1 hour is recorded very good, but the last hour was not so good. You can't hear anything, but my apologies. I hope this won't happen again. Otherwise I will smash this microphone and buy another one, no problem. But I think this should not be the case. So, but I think when you turn off the sound in the last hour, in the last stream, then you could see what I analyzed and what my plan was. But the mission yesterday was always to have clean charts, clean support levels, clean resistance levels, put your weekly volume profiles in, identify where the weekly value area lows, value area highs and point of controls are, identify where your daily profile is, where is your daily value area high, value area low and point of control. Also check for some beautiful trend lines, bearish trend lines and bullish trend lines, but only if they are clean. And then make this high time frame combination to low time frame combination. So identify 2 trends. It's we could say the middle term and the small term. The long term, of course, we are bullish on Bitcoin, but we are interested in the middle term. Okay, what does a middle term mean? It means something like this. So we are in the mid term, we are in a consolidation, we are in a sideways, we're in a range modus. Okay, so the market will break down, the market will break up, but this is something like a sideways scenario. Okay, and when we are looking for the small trend can be something. So You know, the big trend can be something half year, 3 months. Half year, 3 months. Then the mid we are watching maybe 1 month or 2 weeks, for example. And the small is, yeah, the small trend is just maybe the last days or 1 week. And as we can see in the small, so in this midterm sideways trend, we have some small short trend here, okay. In the low time frame, we see here few days the market was just short, okay. And now in the next we see we have a bullish uptrend, okay. This is just a small trend, but very important to identify, okay, so that we can check, okay, if it breaks down here, maybe we look for short, etc, etc. I covered some different things in the last streams. All right, for this saying, at this lazy Sunday for most of y'all, we are going just to check our markets. We are going to just to check what the markets did today. Nothing special tonight, nothing special today, but every single step that you are taking in trading and planning will have a very big effect on the trade that you're going to take in 2 days. So it's better you analyze half an hour instead of scrolling, okay. I will repeat that. I will clearly repeat that. So it's better to analyze half an hour till 1 hour the markets to stay updated than to scroll around, okay? So no scrolling around. Keep your mind fresh, keep your mind clean, keep your analysis clean, and then there is the biggest chance that you're going to take good decisions. Good decisions lead to good setups lead to good trades, and good trades, guess what, lead to money. But the sweetest thing in this business, the money, comes at the last point, okay? And this is also one mistake that most traders are doing, is that they are putting the last part, that is the sweetest, they put at the beginning. And all the important parts that normally are at the beginning, that lead to this sweet money, they are putting on the last, okay. And this is a very big mistake, okay. This is a very big mistake. Always be aware of that. Okay, nice. We had some psychological speech, but this is very important. Psychological speeches are very important for the practice, because trading is just a game between psychology, emotions, theory, and practice. Okay, these are these 4 elements that you have. Keep in balance, keep in control, always refresh, always update, and then in the long run you will be safer, okay? So now when we look on BTC, I have my 15 charts already for this next week. Today I didn't want to take any trades. We had one setup, I will show you, but Saturday, Sunday, it's better, in my opinion, I better leave this setup. I better take this setup and at the weekends for a confirmation for the next week, or maybe to fresh my charts up or whatever. So we're gonna keep that clean. So we're gonna do just a fast look at all our charts. So obviously for Bitcoin, we are clearly waiting for something like this, okay? Testing this level, maybe we take a short. If it breaks above, pulls back, we are trading long, okay? Here we trade short. It depends how the markets will react at these levels. Same down here, okay? If it does something like this, we will try to identify a long. If it breaks volatility up, down, we will wait for the pullback and then we will look for a short. This is in many markets right now the case. Many markets right now are in a similar coloration. Always be careful with these colorations, okay? You have clearly to watch which market moves first and then who follows. Sometimes it's Bitcoin, then the Ethereum follows, and then the other market. Sometimes it's the other smaller altcoins, then Ethereum. It's always a little bit difficult. There is a reason, but I won't get too deep. It's just be careful and watch, okay? So we are just these are our plan for Bitcoin. What I maybe want to put inside is maybe this, yeah, I don't know, this is maybe because I don't like too small trend lines, but maybe we could put something like, maybe something like this, okay? But we will be careful. Okay, yeah, this is a bit wide enough. We had 1 point, 2 point, maybe at the third point. Let's see what the market will deliver us here, okay? Just in case we stay prepared. Also what we are going to put, because this week is now finished. After the week is finished, we always do this updates. We watch for trend lines, we watch for support and supply demand, support resistance, whatever you want to call it. Whatever it is, doesn't matter, just matter that you can read it and then you can react when the market dances around these levels, okay? The market is always dancing, okay? So either you can follow this dance or you miss this dance or whatever you do. So just let me, where is this? This is here, okay? So it was not a special week. We're going to put this inside. So you see clearly that the most traded volume on Bitcoin was around 93,000. And we see from the last 3 weeks, okay, the point of control was here at 97,000, okay? Then the market confirmed it lower. So 2 weeks ago, it moved down to 94,000, okay? And the whole week, they did not confirm the point of control up here. So it's clearly a sign that it could be bearish, okay? It's not 100% safe, but it can be that the market will search for some shorts because here is the magnet. Then we will watch what the daily is doing, etc., etc. And now it confirmed after this week 93,000. So we have falling point of controls. Okay, you see, it doesn't matter what the market is doing here, but you have falling since 4 weeks. 1 month you have here, fell down. So let me just, okay, you see here, confirms down, confirms down, confirms down. Okay, so we are watching out for this. Yeah, so this is ready. We will just look where the market will pull back. So you clearly can see from now, okay, this is also just something to keep in mind for maybe intraday traders, because I have bigger levels that I'm waiting for. But if I would trade this intraday, you can clearly see that you have here, just watch clearly, okay, you have this resistance, they broke above it, tested, they confirmed once, they confirmed second, okay? They confirmed at this high volume node of the week, okay? So maybe here at the daily, you will see here is maybe a point of control, okay? So if the market comes back down here, you will have the third test. This is the first confirmation. The third test of this resistance flipped into support. Second confirmation will be this last week when the new week starts. The last week low volume, okay? Also you will have this trend line. Also you will have this this value area high of the last week. So you have 4 confirmations. And then on the daily order flow, footprint, whatever, you maybe can see what the buyers or the sellers do exactly. So that's very nice. So I can just see it for my clear eyes. Maybe you could do a scalp with 1%, 2% stop loss or something. You can. I know a lot of people are gamblers, so do whatever you want, but just be careful. Be careful. The market will pump volume right now in the next days, so it will happen some things. But this is just with time, with experience. You have here also support flip to resistance in a bigger time frame, mid time frame, and here in the smallest time frame it's also always the same. So you could potentially put a trade here inside and do something like, I will show you right now, just give me 1 second. You could eventually do something like, where is my, you could do something like this. Okay, so you see 1% for this trade, for this setup. 1% is a lot. Let me say 1.5 or something, and you will be nearly 2 hour or 3 hour, whatever, 3 to 1, 2 to 1. It's beautiful setup. Okay, and this lasted 1-2 days. There are plenty of setups. You just have to make a plan and then trade it. Just don't trade, oh, I saw it and I'm doing. Plan what exactly you wanna trade. Again, I explained this without showing it. So yeah, very important. I'm repeating again. You have 4 confirmations, okay? The first confirmation is when the market comes back to this level. You have this previous week value area high at this high volume node, okay? In this case, this will be bullish. Okay, second one, this is trend line is first one, high volume node is second one. Third confirmation, you will have a low volume node. This is the third. The fourth is this resistance that flips to support, okay? So you can maybe expect something like this, and you have 4 confirmations. Then you can watch out in the deeper time frame, order flow, footprint, whatever, then you can trade this. This could lead to something very beautiful. But as I said before, always plan if you want to risk 1% and take out 3%, always plan and then execute, okay? Very important. So you always have this in the bigger time frame, in the lower time frame. Support flipping to resistance, resistance flipping to support. Just combine with also with the daily profiles. Let me show you daily profile or 3 days profile, doesn't matter. You see point of control is also down here, so looks more bearish. It doesn't have to be 100%, but you're preparing yourself. What do we have at Sunday? I want to see Sunday. Oh, my apologize. Today is Saturday, not Sunday. Yeah. You know, guys, my English is perfect, you know. But it doesn't matter. Hey, I'm still also learning something, but yeah, no problem. Oh, dear people, yeah. But this Saturday, yeah, lazy Saturday. So most people are maybe not scrolling, you're scrolling tomorrow, but tonight you're drinking. So stop drinking, don't drink too much. Please don't do that. It will only destroy your brain. You need your brain next week, you need it, okay? But yeah, I wanted to look at the Saturday and not at Sunday. Sunday I was a bit too fast. Yeah, so you can see here, this is I'm in the 1 hour time frame, but it's just to show you a little bit. We don't want to go too much deep inside. But let's say, for example, for the Monday, okay, you see, you also have a, let me make this a little bit bigger so I can show you. So you have the previous weekly volume low, okay? You have this resistance flip to support, okay? You have, well now, yeah, it will be before 4 days when Monday starts. You have point of control here that could be bullish. You have this confirmation here, okay? Bullish. You have this daily value area low at the value area high. You have this high volume node. So just don't trade, because wait till the market is confirming here something, okay? It can do something like this. And then you're waiting till it breaks above, or you trade somewhere here. Just wait patiently, okay? After they are forming something. But don't just put a limit order here, because the market could just smash that down. And you better watch this smash down and trade at a pullback, because this could also flip again from resistance to support, for support to resistance. So just don't trade directly here. Please wait, okay? And these are these combinations that every good trader is doing. And then you can go one step deeper. You don't have to complicate it. And then, yeah, you will be doing fine. Also, if you lose with such a plan, it's worth losing here, because when you're trading this next 3 months like 100 times, of these 100 trades you will be profitable, okay? So don't be scary if some trades go in loss. When you have a good risk to reward, then you will be fine, okay? And if you don't put your whole life savings inside, then you will be good. All right. Yeah, for this saying, we are just ready. We are waiting sharply what the market is going to do. Yes, the Bitcoin isn't ready yet, but this is no problem. We're gonna come over to Ethereum. Ethereum the same. We're waiting here for a pullback. So for this example of Ethereum, we are waiting here also for a, they broke this resistance, okay? This was a support that flipped to resistance, and now this resistance is going to flip to support. So we are just waiting for the pullback, and then we will watch what the market will do, okay? So we are waiting for something like this, okay? Then we catch a long here. Or we are waiting, if the market breaks sharply down here, then we'll wait for this pullback. Maybe it breaks this trend line, then we trade this short, okay? So we're just waiting if this is a fake out or not. Okay, we're moving on to the next one. Our dear friend Solana. What do we have plans for Solana? It's the same. You see the coloration is the same. So it will be this level up here, 230, that we are going to look for trades, or also the same like Ethereum, okay? So we are waiting here for a pullback, and we will see the reaction here. If it is something like this, I will watch for longs. And if it is something like a fake out, that this is more confirmed, I mean 4 hours, this don't look like a fake out, but we will see. It can do also something like this, okay? So then maybe it confirms a new short trend, but we have to wait, wait people. All right, you see point of control, okay? Then we are going over to BNB, same situation. This is a little bit different. It's not the same coloration as the others, but it could break above here, and then we will have some clear zones. But here the market is putting a pressure, you see? So it can be just grabbing stops liquidity and then move sharply down. This could be a very beautiful short on BNB, okay? At this previous all-time high that was faked out, and then we are trading under this all-time high. This could be a very beautiful short. We will wait. So we're moving on to Injective. Also, dear good friend. Dear good friend. So here actually I'm waiting for a trade, but we will wait what Sunday is going to do, okay? Maybe tomorrow. I said I normally don't like to take Saturdays and Sundays, but we are just going to observe. Tomorrow I'm also going to do a live, so Then we are going just to check, but you can clearly see why rushing here, okay? So the market is forming here, okay? It's defending, it looks similar like this, okay? And you won't be trading right into this 4 hours, okay? I would rather see that this 4 hours closes bearish, okay? And then I will search for 1 hour or 30 minutes maybe. We could do something. Let's check the 1 hour, okay? You can see. Just slightly go over to the smaller time frames. You see, okay, in the half hour they're forming already something. 50 minutes also, 5 minutes also. But this could easily be also breakout for above. So just don't rush this. But yeah, I think it will be something like this. We could trade here something short, but if it breaks above, I think this is going to be a very easy trade. It looks just very clean, so I think we are going to make something here in injective in the next days. Let's head down to the Dogecoin, the superstar, the bull run 2021 that made us bags. How can you just hate this chart? You must love it. We are forced to love it. This is also why we are going to love it and we are going to make money with Doge. It's just our superstar, okay? It's doing the same, like, yeah. I want to wait for this pullback and then we will have confirmations. It doesn't matter how long that this takes. I want to wait for this. If this does not happen, I won't be trading this. Pepe, you see, okay, we have something here. Okay, so also if it is low volume, it doesn't mean that you can't trade, but just be careful, okay? But we see something here that they are trying to... We see here something because it's also support, then they break it down. We have a first test, we have a second confirmation, and maybe this could be, if you're a little bit professional, you can go in the little time frame. You can put this trend line, maybe something like this. Okay, just connect this last 3 points. Then you can clearly see in the smaller time frames. Let us go to 50 minutes or something. Yeah, you clearly can see this is a good trend. Okay, once it breaks down here, so it's just a point of tracking. Okay, so you can see here maybe he does this. So instead of being here stopped out, maybe wait, if it breaks here this trend line, then you have a confirmation more to trade short. Okay, but easy, this is very easy. We don't need to risk a lot here. We could scalp, we could try scalp tomorrow or something, but easy, no rush. Better I trade with more volume, then I can see what was their plan. It looks very bullish here, but we will see, because we also have a point of control down here. So we will be patiently waiting for this dear friend to perform for us so we can catch him up. All right, moving on to the XRP, okay, is beautiful. I analyzed this yesterday and it just touched perfectly our trend line. We have prepared this, okay, 1, 2, and now it formed a third. And it's just very interesting situation. Okay, we will see the next week how is this going to play out. This is a too small trend line. I don't like this, but we will see. We will see. The market could in XRP do something like this. Okay, so maybe we have this line, then it breaks again here, and then we will trade here short. This could be a scenario. It could be a bit complicated because XRP is complicated. Or we could just simply trade like this, okay, breaking here above, and once it pulls back here, we could either trade here long, or maybe we are professional and we try to catch along here. It's same risk. You have to put your stop loss here, or maybe more. We will see. Okay, let the markets first play out. Okay, here also the same. Looks nothing interesting, always the same. Flocky will do the same. We will just see who starts first. Okay, Sui, beautiful. Also, as I told in the live stream yesterday, it's going to be a break. Once it pulls back, we're going to trade long, or maybe if this is a fake out, We're going to wait for this pullback and trade short. Easy, just wait. Peanut, the small boy who made millionaires. Yeah, I also talked about with you about this. It could be something like last week value area high. We see they're defending this. It looks bearish. Also, we have this. I'll mark this out that you all can see this. We have this point of resistance here. This is the first time. This is the second time. It's weekly value area high. It's your third option. Plus good for confirmation. It's the fourth. So yeah, we'll wait for this. Maybe we will do a risky trade if the market comes back here, because this is a big percentage, okay? We have to be very, very precise here with these manipulative markets. You want to be exactly somewhere around here, because look, from here to the middle is 30%. So we have to put something like 10%. Yeah, it depends. Then maybe trade this until 70%, so it would be a 7x or something. But yeah, let's see. Just cooking, just cooking. Heading on to the MPC, and right now we see our position. This is our position. I updated you when I opened this position. I posted on X on Twitter, Mr. FLADE. Follow, hit the follow, stay updated. Don't be a not good guy. You must be updated, okay? And we hit that pretty well. I also explained why I put this to break even, because we have the touch of this trend line. We have before 2 weeks very low. Okay, it is still a short trend, and this is why I put, and you see it pulls back. Now it breaks above. Then we'll see how this cook, okay? I will keep you updated, so you're not going to miss anything. But for MPC also the same. We're just waiting how this will perform. Maybe I will close here, but I will see. There's no problem. Okay, Bonk is doing the same. Yeah, this is also something that I don't like. If I see something like this, support and resistance that are not so clear, then for me also it could be a little bit difficult, and I don't want to trade it. So, because if it comes back here, I really can't identify right now what's happening. Maybe this is the real line and not this. Maybe I made a mistake, but I would not guess. Mistake here, mistake there, it doesn't matter. If it is not looking clean, I'm not going to trade until he looks clean. Something like this, okay? I better trade once something like this. Maybe I'm losing one time here, but of 3, when I try 3 times, 1 will hit the win and it will be a good trade. But here, I don't know this. Don't like it. But we're still ready. We're waiting how the market will react here. Heading on to WIF. Oh, let me just check how much are we gaining here in MPC. This is everything for educational purposes. My positions are on a different platform. They're everything on a different platform. I will, with the time, I will show you. I have a lot of things to talk about, to show you, to learn you, to educate you. But just very important, before you see any numbers, don't, because you will get confused by the numbers. I know a lot of people like these numbers, but you have to understand the system and the setup. Then the numbers is, because if I would see a number right now, it can confuse you. Don't play with it. But if you're just watching the context, you forget. You just forget. And it should be like this, okay? Then you will be profitable in the long term, okay? But I will still check how much this is. Okay, it reached 24. I had a risk of 10%, so it's something like 2 to 1. Right now it's 14. Yeah, okay, we'll just leave this. I have here a plan for 40. All right, let's move into WIF. WIF looks same. Maybe I will close my position up here. Okay, I'll also explain why I put this to break even. We have this last week value area high. We have this first resistance level, and as I saw that the market is somehow struggling to climb up. I put this on break even. Now the next test will be this one, just this zone. Looks very bearish, confirmed, so we will see what the market is doing here. Then we will be maybe buy more, or maybe I will just trade my stop loss up slowly, so we will see. But it's also nothing special happening here, okay? The volume is going to come in. Don't be upset about this. It will come even more. Radium, as I said, we had one set up today, but I'm very careful with weekends. Also, this was, yeah, it was quite a good confirmation, but I want to see more. I want to see one confirmation more, because we have this point of control here, and as I see, it was just a fast move here up, and now we have to check. I don't know, maybe if this seller is stronger, okay, we have this resistance level, it could be easily the market is going to test again this one. Otherwise I'm going to trade here, because here it's much more bigger resistant. Here it looks somehow a little bit, there's a lot of movements, but maybe you could scalp this, but for a little bit bigger one, I will just wait, okay? Maybe we can check the daily. Okay, it didn't test daily low, and I wanted, yeah, this was actually one of my reasons. I wanted today that it tests this daily low. Before this test, I'm not going to do anything. But yeah, the markets are not always perfect. You could do something here, but I want the market to come something like this in radium, okay? Because it's also one of these boring markets that always doesn't want to give you what you want, and it let you look, the market let you always look like it is something, and then they just faking you. So be aware of that. But we will see. We have plenty good opportunities here in this zone. We will see which we're going to decide. And yeah, you can also see it's very, yeah, it looks so bullish, but wait, it will come even more. So we'll check on that. Also, we can also check our weekly. Oh, no, maybe you can't see, but yeah, this is also weekly is pretty well. We have these lows, but don't be surprised if the market wants to come again and test 85 or 90,000. It's a big possibility, so be aware of that. But it looks very clean for now, so still bullish, and it looks very, very good. So I just have to check something. I hope now that the microphone is doing well, and the sound also, that it doesn't make this noise from yesterday. I hope this is not the case. I will check it. Okay, I have just to check something. Yeah. I think it should be fine. I'm just checking if I hear any strange noise. No, there is no strange noise. Okay. That is... Okay, no. Checking on kick. So no problem. That's how I like it. Maybe yesterday I was streaming a bit too long, and maybe my computer was up a long time, so I don't know, maybe there was some technical issues as always. Life isn't funny without technical issues. And yeah, this is it. For now, we covered every market. We will do this checkup again tomorrow. And I'm glad that my microphone is not broken. And it looks very fine for now. Yeah, you always have this. There is always this kind of scalping setups. Okay, between this was 2nd January for today, so 2 days. Okay, let me just check something. I did that before a very long time. I used to trade in these formations. All right. Let me just make this a little. You have a small low volume here. All right. We'll mark this out. You want to wait for this first test, second test. Yeah, but it's interesting. It's very interesting when you combine some few things, like you have a low volume, you have this resistance at the value area high from these 4 days, and then it's just very interesting. Let me put it like this. Yeah, then it pulls back here, confirms secondly, and then there is always a nice one, nice trend. Then what you can do is also you can put a trend line here. If you just intraday scalping or trading, you see it pulls back here, so you can be very sharp in the markets. It is possible, but you have to be very careful with the setups, because the more deeper you go, the more inside you go, the more smaller time frames you're using, the more there are fake outs, the more there is confusion, the more there is maybe more noises and more confusions that can lead to more risks and more losses also. Because it's a very big difference if this is September, this is November, and this is December. It's very sure that we can take this long, but when you look this in 5-minute time frame or 50-minute time frame, 1 day, 2 day, or just you're trading this day, okay, this session from 10 to 17, but you can do a combination. It always depends what your risk reward is. If you want to be sharp scalping, you see 1%, because there is a combination that you can use scalp strategy or intraday strategy for a swing trade. So if you put 1% here, you position you very well, and now you see that you are up something like 1% or just a couple times went. You could easily put this to break even, and then you will say I want to trade 4% or something. There is a lot of different situations that you can trade, or you put some more money and you're risking more to make here, but easy. So I hope that you enjoyed. Don't drink too much, because if you're drinking too much tonight, your brain will not be clean tomorrow, and that will lead you to scrolling, to chilling, to I need to relax from this hard drinking night. Don't do that. Stay healthy, stay clean, and because yeah, first you drink, then you chill tomorrow, then you are not prepared for the next week, then this leads to bad decisions. Bad decisions leads to loss, and then you're frustrated, and then you're talking with yourself like, oh, my life is difficult, God, why don't you give me, oh, why this, why that, why this, why that. Yeah. So take the things that are in your hands and control them to do the best of the next week. And yeah, we will see us tomorrow, dear ladies and gentlemen, dear kings, dear bosses, dear champions, dear winners, also the losers. We have to be thankfully. I'm very thankfully to the not winners, because they are paying us the money. Thank you very much, and we see us tomorrow. Peace out.